armhole height times customer armhole height. Hi Jimmy, welcome to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to let you know how to design the flat shoulder sweater with the round neck, and let's check it out the software, okay? In the first place, let's just create new. There are many template library here, but today I don't want to use the template, and I just want to make the front part and back part, so cancel it. Turn to the graph. This is the size of frame that I don't want, so you can press mouse to drag it to the size you want. Yeah, I think this is great. This is a canvas, this is a frame to give names of all parts of the sweater. First thing you have to do is to make a fabric first, and click this function. Add fabric. From here, you can change name. In this episode, I want to create the front part and back part. So I just give front part name first. And this is the width for the fabric, and this is the height. If you want to change, just change it. But I can, change the size of the fabric in the later process. And I want to have the front part with hem height, so click this one. This is the size for the hem height. Press OK, and you can, put the fabric to anywhere you want. Click, and it has been placed. So the next step is to create the dot for the fabric to looks like the front part of the flat shoulder sweater with a round neck. Okay. So what function that I used is here at a point. So the first spot I want to create is over here, and you can see these two are symmetry. I use the symmetry function to create these two dots. And from here to here, we know is the hem part, right? The ribbon. And from here to here, I want it straight, so I think it's good. I create another point from here to here to narrow some loops at this place. And in the clip part, I want the straight. And this is the shoulder part. I want to put dot to this place. About time to create the neck part. Create another point here. I think it's good. And don't forget to create front neck straight at this place. The shape is more like, the front part of the flat shoulder sweater, right? But I will change the curve later to let this part move like the round shape, okay? So now the function of adding points has been finished. Right click and end command. So the next step is to give names and give size of all these parts of the front part. Under the meter mode, not the text mode. If you do it under the text mode, the fabric and text will be dragged to somewhere that you don't want to put. We just click the meter to carry that out under the meter mode, and click this one, the add meter edge, and this function is for adding the mark and the size in horizontal way. So click this one, and we try to make first part from here to here, and these parts, the size are all the same, right? So I tend to give one name for all these three parts. So click from here to here, and the name I want to have as the chest rest. Okay, actually it's called the hem rest from here to here, but since the size of all these parts are the same, and I tend to give one name to these three places, because it's better to change the size at one time in the later process. As mirror edge, which means duplication function, so the size from here to here can be copied. We just click the first point to the second point. Can you see that the size for these two parts are all the same? Right click and use as mirror edge to give another mark at these 2 points. The size of these three places are all the same. And in the later process, you can change at one time for these three parts, because the preset is that I want to have the same width of these three parts. Okay, so the next place I want to give mark is here. And since the clip is straight, there should be one mark for these two places. It's called the shoulder width. Let's just give it. Click and click this one and this one. Give name shoulder width. Shoulder width. Press OK. The first place has been set. Right click, duplicate the size, and click these 2 points to give the same size. And the third part is here. It's called the color width. So just give it in a horizontal way. Color, no, neck, from neck width. I think it's great. And duplicate as well. No, I don't want to end command. Use this mirror edge and duplicate here. The fourth part is right here. It's called front neck base. Front neck base. Press OK. All marks in horizontal way has been given on the front part. So now it's about time to give marks in vertical way. Click this one, which means add meter in vertical way. Click this one, and first we give the body height from here to here. Body height. Press OK. So the vertical distance between this spot and this spot has been measured and marked, right? And the next place we're going to change is from here to here. The name of this place is called armhole fashion. I don't know the terminology of this one. You know, the software just gave name to this spot as the armhole fashion. Armhole fashion. We'll just name it. Press OK. Can you see that the vertical distance from this spot to this spot has been measured and been marked? It's called armhole fashion. And the next place is here. It's called half shoulder. Half shoulder. Press OK. And another part is from here to here. It's called armhole height. Armhole height. And armhole height. And in general, you know, the customer will not give you the size of the armhole height because it's a little bit hard to, to measure the vertical distance from here to here. So generally, the customer will give you the hypotenuse size from this spot to this spot, and you have to calculate by yourself through the equation, and I will tell you later, okay? So we tend to give another mark from the customer. It's called customer, T-O-M-E-R, customer AH, called customer armhole height, which is the distance from here to here, not in vertical way, just a straight line from here to here. It's called hypotenuse, right? And the line is named as customer AH, offered by customer. We just set number 20. I want to create by myself. The size is not offered by the customer. We just randomly give 20 here or 21. It will be useful in the following part of this when we calculate the armhole height. And guys, can you see that there is the cross mark here, which means there are some marks that have been named. So from here to here, it's called front neck straight. Front neck straight. T-R-A-I-G-H-T. Front neck straight. Press OK. All the actions is symmetry. Can you see that when we create this one, the same one will be appeared on the right side because I choose the symmetry one. Okay, and there's right now one part left. It's called the front collar depth. From here to here, the vertical distance. Front neck depth. Press OK, and when you see there is no cross marks, which means all the parts are given names. All right, and you will say, hey, wait a minute, I actually missed one from here to here. Okay, give marks from here to here. It's called him height. Damn it, I forget to give names at this part. Okay, now it's all right, and you will say, hey, we don't give names from here to here. It's actually we don't have to. The side of the part that had not been named will be changed, not the part that had been given named, which means the parts that had been given named are fixed, and this place are unfixed. And we increase or decrease sizes, and this place, this part will be changed, not the part that are named. Okay, and I think it's all right. The next step is to change size of all these parts. And there are 4 frames here. The marks within the custom will be printed in the calculation sheet, and the marks within the master will not be shown on the calculation sheet. It just show for the calculation person. It's important. The size within this place is important, but not that important. Okay. And let me see which part that should be transferred to the master. Wait a minute. Customer edge. Finance rate. It's not that important, though we don't have to show to the customer, so transfer to the master meter. And the finance depth, that's important. The hem height is important. So just let it stay within the custom frame, okay? And we still need some equations to measure the front net base, as well as the armhole fashion, as well as the customer edge. So we first shift the armhole height from custom to the equation. And wait a minute, which part? And this one, and this one as well. Transfer, right click, and transfer to the equation. And you will see, can we just some centimeters to have it as the size we want? It's okay, but there's actually equation to calculate the front base to have the best looking effect. And the equation go this way. The front net waist divided by 3.5. Divided by 3.5. So you can have the best looking effect of the front net base. This looks not that good because we haven't changed, the front net depths. Okay. Wait, let me just first change front net depths. 9. Hem height, fine. I think it's good. And here in the custom edge offered by the customer, we just randomly give one number here. So, half shoulder, we still have shift from the custom to the equation, because this one still needs the equation to have the best looking effect. And the equation for the armhole fashion go this way. Bracket and chest width minus shoulder width bracket divided by 2 and times 1.3. 1.3, right? No, 1.3, now 13. 1.3. Okay, and this equation for the armhole fashion. Okay, the equation for the half shoulder go this way. Bracket shoulder width minus front net base bracket and divided by 6. And this is the equation for the half shoulder. Okay, the distance from here to here in vertical way. And right now there's one part left. It's called the armhole height. Right now we know the hypotenuse from here to here, right? So we know the customer armhole height from here to here offered by the customer. We just regard it as A. All right, the dot from here to here can be calculated. How? See, this is the chest width, is that right? And from here to here, it's called shoulder width. So the chest width minus shoulder width, OULDER, bracket divided by 2 equals this part. Is that right? So we have known the B, so the C can be calculated by using Pythagorean theory. How? A squared equals B squared plus C squared. Is that right? And we have no A and we have no B. C equals square root R bracket customer customer armhole height times customer armhole height minus bracket chest width minus shoulder width, bracket, divided by 2 and times again, bracket, chest width minus shoulder width, bracket, divided by 2 and bracket. And this is the distance to calculate the vertical armhole height from here to here. All right, because generally the customer will not offer the vertical distance from here to here, and we have to calculate by using this equation. Okay, double click and square root, and customer edge is offered by the customer times customer edge minus bracket chest width minus shoulder width, bracket, divided by 2 and times again, this one, and bracket. So the distance, from here to here has been calculated. Is that right? And these are 4 parts that need equations, and it all has been carried out. So the bottom height, we just change it from 53.76 to 60, maybe. I think it's okay. So now try to create the back part. We tend to duplicate it by using the copy function. Click this one first and click it again. Click front part again, and the front part can be duplicated. So move it to this place and right click, modify piece name. Name it back part. Press OK. And for the back part, we don't need this dot. Click this one, slide this one, and slide this one, and press delete key to delete the symmetry points. So can you see that 4 dots are deleted, right? So now let's try to create points on the neck part. Create this one here, and I think it's all good. Now let's try to give names at this place. From here to here in vertical way, it's called the back neck depth. Press OK. And in vertical way, it's called bat neck fashion. Bat neck fashion, just name it. I don't know who named it, but software code this part is back neck fashion. Just press OK. Here, change into 2, and here maybe 4. And right click to the master meter. Let me see. This one maybe 2.5. 2.5. I think it's all good. Now it's not look like the round shape because we haven't changed curve so far. Go check it out in the next episode, okay? And these are the front part and the back part, but it's not over yet because we still have to modify something for these marks. So the first part we have to modify is the body height. In the first episode, I have told you that the seam should be on the back side, which means the front part should be a little bit longer than the back part. Is that right? In order to let the seam on the back part, so you cannot be seen on the front view. So how should we do? Custom and double click at 1 centimeter for the front part, and the seam will be on the back side. And this is the first place. The second place we're going to change is on the edge, because we want to have the seam on the back side as well. So the chest width should be changed as well, but this time we just -1 on the back part. Can you see that? The back part is a little bit narrower than the front part, so seam will be folded to the back part, and the shoulder width I think as well. -1. Should we? Whatever. It's not enough, and we still have to times 69%, which means 0.69 here. And the reason is that if the sweater with the sleeves, due to the weight of the sleeve will drag the shoulder part a little bit, so it's kind of stretchy. Don't forget, the sweater is kind of stretchy, so the size from this part to this part and this part to this part will be a little bit longer. And that's why we have to minus a little bit on this part if the sweater is with the sleeve. I haven't drawn it yet, but in the next episode I will, and this is something that you have to know. And the next part we have to change is the armhole height. Because right now, can we see that? If we align the front part and the back part, can we see which part has been changed? See? From here to here, part on front piece has been changed, right? It has been increased 1 centimeter here, but we don't want. We want the armhole height on the front part be increased 1 centimeter. So what we should do, we have to click this one and increase 1 centimeter here. So 1 centimeter has been increased within the armhole height, not the dot between these 2 points. And it is all right. Because if you just randomly increase 1 centimeter at the body height, and I have told you that because this part are marked, which means it's been fixed, and this part has been fixed as well because we give names at this part, right? And this part are named, and we haven't given size at this part. So when you increase centimeters in the body height, this part will be increased, not the part that are named. So there's something I want to let you know. And that's it, I think. Wait a minute. Let me see if there's something else I have to change. I think it's all good. Okay, ring the bell. We know the body height has been increased 1 centimeter in order to let the seam on the back part. So the front neck base should be increased 1 centimeter as well. Here, because this part is on the seam on the back side, right? And it should be increased 1 centimeter as well. One part left that should be changed is the neck width. Here, the neck width should be times the coefficient 0.96 as well. Because I have told you, due to the weight of the sleeve, if the sweater is equipped with sleeve. Then in this place, I want to give the sleeves in the next episode, alright? So due to the weight, I have told you this part will be laid aside here and it will be stretched by the weight of the sleeve. So we have to narrow it a little bit by times the coefficient. I think that's it for the front part and the back part. In the next episode, I'm going to draw the sleeve and check it out the calculation as well as the collar part.